in the meantime,
Things just became very somber and intense all of a sudden.
can
My Lanta.
can you hear the dragon?
I can. That's
That is
interesting.
so dope. I figured out how to do sound effects over top of music. All
This
right.
dragon is going to town.
Oh yeah, the dragon's still fucking shit up.
The same town we are going to. Shall we? What do we have a list of missions, or do we just go out and see what we can find? Pretty much.
So I got what's going on. Let's pick back up with the captured mercenary. I believe Radovan was beating his drum like the slow, inevitable approach of death while staring in
Yep.
the eyes of the prisoner.
Pretty much.
He's very scared, and starts singing like a canary. Yeah. Listen, I have no loyalty to these idiots. They just have more coin. They've been raiding the communities around here for gold and loot. I don't know what they're doing, but I know they're accumulating it for something. And they have a few. There's rumors that they have a few dragon age eggs. Dragon eggs. I can't
Sorry, did you
talk.
say dragon eggs?
That's the rumor.
That could awful. What? Oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad.
Um,
It could indeed be bad. I would also suggest that the adult dragon attacking the town right now is even worse.
somebody give me an insight check.
I would have to agree that the dragon currently attacking the town is also bad. Yeah.
Um, yep. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'll give it to all three of you. You kind of notice Dragon's not really hitting anything. It's more just kind of circling and like blasting like
Okay.
abandoned buildings,
Interesting.
almost as if its heart's really not in it. If that can make sense. No, it's attacking the town, but it's like
So it's kind of
attacking
like,
attacking empty buildings, or as people are running, it's
yeah,
using its breath weapon behind them instead of on them.
it's just kind of terrorizing rather than actually killing.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
I would have to agree with you there, Sark. It sounds like this thing is being compelled, but who would be capable of doing such a thing? Well, they'd have to be pretty powerful. This is sounding worse.
We already
Either way,
are.
we should probably get these
The
people just to
question
take.
is, to what degree are we going to involve ourselves?
Yeah.
About about
How
that
about just
time,
getting these people to safety?
I agree. That's something we can do right now.
about that time, the a gentleman comes up, identifying himself as the captain of the guard. He's bloodied. He's breathing heavy. Yes. The Sally Port. The Sally Port's about to fall. We need reinforcements. Anybody that can get there, we need help.
Shall we go?
A Sally
That's a
Port.
good question.
A Sally Port is the area, almost like a foyer, where, well, you guys would know, like your characters would know. A Sally Port's kind of like a foyer to a keep, where when the doors come up, there's little windows to fire arrows out of, and the bar across the door.
A small exit point in a fortification for the passage of troops when making a sally, but it's not important right now. Important right now.
Pardon right now. Pardon right now.
Oh wait, means we're all blending together.
Oh, I got two Braunhildes. I got a Sark.
Oh,
Got a younger. You're so wife. You're so lovely.
yes, I know it. I can't help it. Spirit magic helmet.
Spell of magic helmet. Wow, that just totally killed the mood.
Hold on, hold on. Magic helmet, and I will give you a sample. Of both the Funko Pops. Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny.
Take me home tonight.
Did Eddie Money really die, or
Yeah, Eddie Money really died. Listen and you just mind what I say. Be my little baby.
uh, 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 I can't see.
Oh, how about now? I might have to give you sight. The hell, I can't move anything. Refresh. Can you see now?
Negative.
Oh,
Has sight.
oh, I just appeared in the void.
I know, right?
I'm
Advanced.
gone again.
Has sight.
Oh, no, wait, I just had scrolled off the screen. I'm still there.
I forgot to make all players see light.
I see my token as well. Back in black.
Hit the sack. What about now? Can you guys see now? Alright, that should be everybody. Can you see now?
Nope.
Negative.
Refresh. Refresh your pages.
Okay, I can see stuff now.
Got to fly like an eagle
Enemies! I want
to
to
the
move
sea.
behind the beefcakes.
I know, right?
Yeah, this is a lot of cobblestones. Check out the dead rat over here.
I know, right?
I still have a whole lot of no nada even after we connect. I see myself and a bird over here.
Did you see me on top of you? Har har har.
Should be. Let me double check. So I hit reveal areas.
Well, global illumination, you have to go up to the map up top and then go to the settings for it.
Yeah, I have all of the fog of war and shit's turned off.
Turned off.
Yeah, fog of war and dynamic lighting are turned off.
And then global illumination has to be
Oh,
turned on if players
wait a
can see
second.
light.
Wait a second. Yeah, because he's a furfuck. He's the only one I think who doesn't have dark vision.
Right. All right. So where would I find global illumination?
Does he need a light source?
Yeah, he does,
Maybe.
but it shouldn't matter.
Up, up. See.
Can you see now?
What did you do?
Nothing.
I reconnected like a bunch of times, and I finally reconnected. That time it worked. What the HE double hockey sticks?
Sometimes it's just laggy.
Laggy AF.
Yeah.
Ever.
So as you
I can see.
hang on,
Every square a square.
every square is a square. No thanks.
Special instance.
How about we sell initiative, passive initiative? Hey, wait.
Hang on there, Skippy.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right. So you guys run in to see the doors bust open, and four kobolds led by an acolyte, which to describe it's a large humanoid. You're not quite sure what race it is because he's wearing this large, elaborate dragon mask.
Take it, please. Okay. Wasn't sure which one it was.
Yep. Wearing a large, elaborate dragon mask. And blue robes. He starts pointing at you as the ambush drake, which is it's a dragon creature, medium sized. Just finished chewing on the head of a guard. His lifeless body. And the acolyte points at you guys. As we are in initiative.
Such beautiful words.
Roll initiative.
Oh, that's how we do it.
This is how we do it.
Yam yam. Yam yam yam.
Weird. I don't know why I didn't come up with anything.
This is how we do it.
It's Friday night.
That was a pretty good Meryl Reese, sir.
Merrill Reese.
This is Meryl Reese, the voice of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
I've been practicing for a long time.
Boy, I just don't know what's going on down on that field today.
Sarah expressed interest in playing D&D legitimately.
Which Sarah?
I'm sorry. My sister.
Just say, my Sarah. My wife would roll her eyes all the way till next Tuesday.
All right, so in the interest of speeding things along, this is a third square. You can see like there's bigger squares. I messed up when I made the map. See if I can fix that real quick. I can't. All right.
That's fine. Just talk about what you want to say.
So at 120 feet, half that, make that 60 feet. We'll be okay. So the ambush drake sees you guys. I will give you, because you burst in, I will give you not an attack, but I will give you a second to put yourselves in some sort of order.
I am in the front. Bertilda would be near me, or maybe she just moved in yet. No, it's a player character. Probably the bird maybe back here.
We'll just put her aside for right now.
I have my shield on and my warhammer in one hand.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold fast and see what you guys do since you guys are a little bit beefier and got some I don't know, seem to be a little bit more survivable than I am at the moment. Just gonna kind of wait back with my birds.
All right. So 30 feet, so he can get. That would be 45, so he can get to about right there. Sark, it's your turn.
Okay. She gives like kind of stiff nod to Younger. Um, Happy that he's behind her. She looks grateful for him. Can you describe this thing to me? This is a drake, you said? Is that what
It
it's
is a
called?
drake. It does not fly. It has four legs, no wings.
Like a lizard.
Think of it like a really large monitor lizard with teeth.
Got it. That sounds awesome. Let's see.
So like a Komodo dragon.
Uh, a Komodo dragon the size of like,
Bigger.
yeah, roughly the size of a like one of those small ponies, like like the miniature horses. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the miniature horses
Oh
that are
yeah.
like 2 feet. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's about that size.
Um, Before I move, I want to cast Sacred Flame on him. It's DC 12 Dexterity saving needed in
Is that a save or suck?
It's yes,
Yeah.
save or
Okay.
suck.
All right.
So now she's gonna kind of meet him head on, and just try to pick off a target, and that ends her turn.
All right. Groovy. The acolyte looks at you and steps up. So 95. So he's going to go 25 feet because he doesn't want to be that far from the kobolds.
Stark looks over, noticing the motion.
And he's going to cast Sacred Flame on you.
He does it. Hits 7 radiant. Ouch.
Boom. So he just like walks up, barking orders, points at you as a column of flame erupts right in front of you, or all around you. Younger, you are up, sir, as you take 7 damage. Not Younger, Jane.
Okay. We're waiting on Jane or Younger.
You,
Younger.
it's your turn.
It's
You
Younger's
guys
turn.
took 7 damage.
Got it. Okay. I thought you were waiting. So this Drake is 15? No. I'm going to send one of my birds over. Um, Smile? Sure, why not? Smile. Go use your fly out to it, use your winter tune, and come back. DC 15 charisma save or be charmed.
Under their
So
next turn. All right.
that thing cannot attack me.
Okay.
Charm condition 5e. Maybe you don't understand that, but that works. Charmed. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with a harmful ability or magical spell. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with that creature.
but it can still attack Jane.
Yes. It doesn't say anything.
It just can't attack you
Yeah. So
or
I'm
hug.
going to go ahead. It can attack others, just not me.
Right, or hug and smile.
I think I'm going to um going to move up 15 feet while telling the rest to stay back, and I'm going to uh thunderclap this thing.
Go for it.
Thunderclap is a cantrip, yes.
I believe so.
Where are you casting it?
On that drink.
So it is knocked prone and takes 4 damage.
Word. And I'm going to use my movement speed to go back. So I moved up 15 and back 15.
If the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain. It gets the
That
silence.
was
It is
Earth
stone.
Tremor. Did you mean to cast Earth Tremor?
Oh yeah.
I clicked on thunderclap.
You cast Earth Tremor instead. Do
Same
you want to
thing.
retcon it? I'll let you
I
retcon it.
don't even have that spell.
Oh.
But it is. I'm casting thunderclap as the cantrip. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's confusing.
Here, I'll let you retcon it for a second. Can you try and click on Thunderclap again and see what happens?
It's asking me to cast it at what level, which is
Put
strange.
zero. Put zero.
No, I don't think Thunderclap is a cantrip. I'm pretty sure it's a level 1 spell.
Yeah, Thunderclap is a cantrip. I think you're
It
thinking
is,
Thunder
but
Wave.
it's like, yeah, just put zero in. It'll cast it. It's really weird, the sheet.
Thunderclap. I'm gonna erase that. I'm gonna pull it back in the compendium.
That works too.
Oh, it's because I don't have Thunderclap. There it is. All right, cool. So DC 13 Constitution save. That he
Hello.
does make. Is that for half? Or no damage?
Probably no damage.
No damage.
All right.
With those, it's
Save or suck?
you don't take half.
All right.
All right, that's my turn.
The 4 kobolds are going to step up in front of the act. Oh no, not that far. Let's see. Minute. They can move 30 feet. So yeah, they're going to move up. I'm just going to do them all at the same time as they form up a wall in front of the acolyte, protecting him. They're going to fire a bow. Each one is going to fire a bow shot at each one of you, including one of the birds. Let's see. Pack tackets, they have advantage on their attack rolls.
Isn't that only if we're also being threatened by one of their allies?
No.
melee?
Kobold has an advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the allies is within 5 feet of the creature, and the ally is not incapacitated.
Oh, so they would have it on Sark.
No, at least one of their allies. So, as long
Right.
as one of their allies
Sark
is
is
within.
the only one with one of their allies within 5 feet of her.
Oh, I misread that. You're right. So yes, they're gonna get one advantage on Sark. Good catch. Thank you. I was wrong. Good to go. All right. So sling attack on Sark with advantage. I'm pretty sure a 10 doesn't hit you anyway.
No.
The next one is gonna fire his sling at Younger. And just like nails you in the head real quick. Just whack!
Hey, that was rather unkind.
As you have like a little trickle of blood starting to come down for 3 bludgeoning damage. The other one's gonna yip and start and let loose at Reto.
That
Um,
will miss.
as like the sling bullet slings right past you, and they're gonna fire one at the bright red bird because it's the most obvious one,
Oh no.
and hits the bird for 5 damage. I don't know how much.
Why do you keep trying to kill my birds?
I don't know how many.
1 hit point.
Oh, it dead.
Okay, I'll scare him again.
Has an AC of 11 and 1 hit point.
I got it to work. Hello.
Yay!
Hello.
Yay!
Oh, that was. Well, in my defense, I didn't think that my part-time brewery job's company meeting was 2.5 hours, but
Oh my god.
Fair.
it was at 10:30, and I was like, oh, I'll make it back by 12. And at like 12:30, I was like, okay, well, it's a half-hour drive, so.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Breaking on you.
Nah, it's chill. That was like, and I was hungover the whole time, and it was in the hotter part of the city, so I was just sitting there, just like, I am slowly dying, no coffee.
Oh, that sucks.
So now I got coffee and I got a Rockstar Red Bull. So I am
Yeah, I got my monster. What's up, girl? No, you
let's
can't
go.
do that. Alright.
No, I can't.
So we are going to the last kobold went. Rado, you go, and then we'll throw in Brunhilde.
How many kneecaps have I taken?
None.
None. You're not to throw
Ah,
yet because they would have fucking killed your ass.
I gotta get my quota.
I'm going to cast Hex on this guy.
Do it.
I'll
Fuck
put
him.
it at the thing.
Which one?
See what it does.
The acolyte?
Yeah, the humanoid.
Oh, I'm very familiar with what happens.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I know.
And then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Motherfucker, what up?
Take your 12 damage if the 20 hits, which I hope it does.
The 20 absolutely hits as you just like nail him and he dies. Just whack! As he falls down dead.
The heretic who dares resist, twist his treacherous soul, chaotic and insane. Ban it.
Holy
I
shit.
kinda ran out of
Sarah
breath
just
there at
brings
the
her
end.
camera up and she's like, yeah, like totally just like inspired by this one shot kill.
That's my turn.
All right. Brunhilde, go ahead and take your turn. The map is a little too big, so just cut the distance in half. I'll let you take your turn, and then we'll throw you into initiative order.
So that's this. Okay, so I can't get to the kobold.
It's 30.
But you can get to the ambush drake.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He hit me. And I
Oh
would
damn! Wait, I'm so used to having a move speed of 30. So now that I have like this dinky ass 25 feet move speed, like I'm 5 feet short of everything. Yeah.
You'll be
Like-
okay.
Like damn, I gotta get.
I have a solution for that on my next turn.
I get some
Now's
boots
the
or something.
time.
I smack it. Yep.
Yes.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll that beautiful beam damage.
Oh, coming out strong with the the initial.
Brunhilde just like runs up, axe above her head, whack, and just wails it right in the back, kind of like in the haunch.
It's got 4 kneecaps. This is gonna take a bit. It's probably gonna be swings. I'll come back around in a bit.
And like whips its head around, like the little
You
tongue.
gotta kneecap it once on each leg, obviously. At least.
One slash to each leg.
All right, go ahead and add yourself to the initiative order real quick.
Ah, thank you. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Shabby.
Coming back around to that stupid Drake.
Here it comes.
It's coming to you first.
That seems fair.
It's gonna go ahead and bite you.
14.
That will not do it.
It kind of snaps at you as you like take your axe and fend it off. And then it's
Goes back to. I'm gonna.
goes back to you.
I'm also gonna bite it. No, I'm just gonna hit it with the axe. Oh, hey! I will take that. Oh, happy day.
I didn't see anything happen.
Dude, I rolled. What? Oh god, if this lags out, I rolled a goddamn nat 20. Hold on.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, I was like, the lack of group excitement hurts me.
Anti-somatic. There you
Yeah.
go. Roll that damage, big
Chop it
buddy.
up.
Oof.
Damn.
You bring your axe just straight down on its head and just bifurcate its head.
Oh god.
It dead.
Bifurcate is such a good word.
Is it dead?
It dead.
nasty teeth.
Nasty pointy teeth.
Still sleeping.
Sark, you're up.
I'm up. I'm feeling pretty awesome right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit for whatever that one is. I'm gonna do it with my hammer, one-handed. For a not a hit. Bonus action, I will use nothing.
All right, so you swing. Yeah, you swing your warhammer, and the kobold kind of ducks out of the way. Barks at the others.
Okay.
Younger guard.
5, 10, 15. So if I wanted to do like a, wanted to do a 20-foot square, it's actually like that big.
Yeah.
Smile with you.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and draw the shape. The appropriate color. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's the 20-foot square I'm going to use
Okay.
to cast. So I'm going to go ahead and burn a spell slot, cast Entangled, hoping to catch all those guys. And while they are trying to figure out what the hell they're doing, I'm going to turn around and pick up my bird and apologize to it, saying, I'm really sorry. I'm doing a terrible job of protecting you, but you've done such a good job of protecting me. I apologize.
And the bird's just like
Hurry the fuck up.
dead.
I'm just gonna, yeah. Are you yelling to me to bring the bird to you? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
Well, wait till it's safe. I yell back.
Is it rolling death saves though? I mean, not to be like.
No, it's like it's actually got overkill, so technically it's just like like a corpse. Yeah, it's just a corpse of bird.
Oh no. Okay.
It's time for Snowball 3. As all right, so first kobold rolling his strength save at DC. What's your spell DC?
My spell DC is 13.
1.
Wow.
Fail.
Oh.
Fail. With an so these two are entangled. But the other two are not. And they're going to step up and stab Sark with advantage.
Oh.
So like the one just kind of runs up and like catches you like right up under the armpit for 6 damage. And the other one misses horribly, like trips and kind of scatters the dagger. Yeah, he's prone.
Ow.
I yell to Sark, Sark, step back if you can.
Redo is up.
Okay, I'm going to move up to Brunhilde. I'm going to cast Long Strider. So your movement speed for 1 hour, you have 10 extra feet of movement. So you're 35 now. That is my bonus action. I will inspire you. I did D6 and I will say, silence this one, as I point at the one that's prone. That will end my turn.
We're not hearing an otter.
Sorry, the trash can people were going by and I muted myself.
Ah.
Yeah.
Meep, morp, burp.
Can remake the experience for you.
inspiration, and you have lung strider.
Sweet.
So you get an extra 10 feet of movement.
I'm gonna step over the corpse of the drake, using all 10 feet of movement to walk up and down its spine, and then I'm just gonna, bap the one that you pointed out earlier.
Advantage.
You have advantage. Go ahead and roll damage. As,
12.
as you just bury your axe like right in its head, just not very sporting, really.
No, not at all. But at the same time, we're still having flashbacks to the last time the kobold stabbed me, so we're not.
Groovy.
Ain't no fucking around this time. That's all. I mean, I will. Can I move with the rest of my movement into the entanglement zone?
As long as pass your strength save, yeah.
Okay. I just want to try to get in there. Strength save.
Yeah.
19. Cool. Yeah. Clamber on in there with him.
Ah.
God damn it, fucking. If I look at that younger and be like, why? So many thorns.
Sark, it's your turn.
Why would you jump in there on purpose? I don't understand.
I can't beat the shove.
To
I'm
kill the
all the way out
kobold,
here.
obviously.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit this thing for once.
You've not heard of a bow?
I don't.
We have slings.
You have a sling.
14 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh, he dead. He dead. You just like you like tee it up like it just whack and just and it falls limp.
Damn.
But why would you dart when you have a great axe? And
Yeah.
they're restrained, so you have it.
Then I'm going to come back down here. Actually, no, I'm going to move here. I'm going to have a clean shot of both of them next turn.
Younger is up.
These guys still alive over here?
What guys?
Kobolds in the I'm not clicking on it. I'm drawing squares. Jesus.
These guys up here? They're not here
Guys
yet.
in the N10.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're totally still alive.
They're totally still alive?
Yep.
What is the range of my sling?
120 feet. Hang on. I know that answer. 120 feet.
Alright, yeah, so I'm absolutely going to try and hit one of them with a sling.
Go ahead. And nail it in the head. Go ahead and roll damage. Like you just let it go. It hits it like straight in the head. The stone kind of sinks into its skull. Which one were you hitting?
The one north of Brunhilde.
This guy? He dead.
Yep. And also, just for clarification, we are keeping track of ammo.
Yes, we are.
Okay, cool. Because I now have one less sling bullet.
Yes.
I'm going to find some on the ground.
Aren't they just rocks?
Yeah. Well, they're smooth rocks. They have to be the right size and shape.
You gotta find a nice one with a little protrusion on it. Give it.
Maybe take a second to write the bad guy's name on it before you put it in.
Yeah. A little kiss.
All right. So the final kobold is going to attempt to stab Brunhilde,
Fair.
and
It's fair. I did climb in there with them.
11 does not hit. I assume.
No, it does not.
So like, it kind of he can't get out. Yeah, it's like right on top. And Rastan, it's not like his hands and feet. He's not prone. He
he's
just
just
can't
all-
move. He would have to like kind of get out of it. Kind of like if you're walking into thick brush. Is more how it is.
In my head, he's stuck and he tries to like ineffectively shank me. Just like, nope.
Exactly. It's like kind of ninja move.
I think it might only be able to break free with its restraint.
It can choose if it tries to move out. It has to use its action
Yeah,
to do a strength
it's like
save.
the thing is like if you can cast a melee spell or shoot and you're not like if it grapples you can't do that, but restrained you can still attack. Like there's
Yeah,
like
because you're basically stuck from the waist down.
I'm just curious. Anyways, I'll go first.
Ratto.
I will attack. First, I'll use my bonus action to transfer my hex to the one remaining kobold, and then I will blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
I love how that's a thing now. Yeah, you just bzot as it has just a smoking hole in its chest
Cord
as it
is
falls
cut.
dead. About that time, as you guys are congratulating yourselves,
Nice.
several more kobolds run in with some cultists.
Now I gotta pick my way out of the fucking.
He can drop the spell if he wants.
No, wait. Younger, I want to hide. I want to hide. I want to cruise. I'm gonna hide on my turn and
Okay.
lay in wait and ambush. Like a goddamn dwarven
No,
Rambo.
leave that thing up. I'm leaving that thing up. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Like a goddamn dwarven Rambo. I love that.
I don't really even have to. I don't even really have to crouch. I just kind of like hunch a little bit.
You just kind of duck down. Hang on.
How tall did I say I was? Like 4'5"? I have to look.
Yeah, you're dwarf sized.
Dwarf size. Oh yeah, but like I think I said I was tall for a dwarf. 4'11". That's pretty.
That's not bad.
That's pretty tall. I know people that are 4'11". It's short, but in my head it works out. Man, dude, we got some good hitters on this crew.
Heavy hitters indeed. As the door bursts open before you guys can get there and kind of reinforce it, you get attacked by several more kobolds and several humanoids or humans.
Humans.
Um,
Goddamn humans.
I probably should have established this earlier. I do have the option to wild shape. Um, like what you'll allow me to wild shape into.
I would say any animal you would find in the forest.
Any animal I would find in the forest.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
there's a
up
bunch
to
of
and
them.
including like a
Oh,
bear or something like that. Yeah.
Alright.
because he's stuck by challenge rating for a little bit. So I think the biggest thing you can do in CR1
Don't
is
you
like
pick your circle at first level as a druid?
It's like a
I thought
quarter.
it's
Second level.
two.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Level.
so did you pick your land?
I did.
What are you?
Well, no, because there's the circle of
I
land,
went.
there's the moon druid, and there's the like.
I went circle of land. I went circle
Okay,
of
well
land.
then you can only turn into a one-quarter creature right now, I think. Maybe one half?
Yeah, like a wolf. Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
so
wolf.
we're talking like, yeah,
Because you can't do a bear yet, right? Because that's.
Right.
maybe a
So
black bear.
quarter
I haven't
rating.
seen. I'm a whole list.
Axe beak, boar, constrictor snake, cow, draft horse.
He turns into a
giant
cow.
badger,
The elk is a
lizard,
Yeah.
I'll give you
Very
honey badger
cool
too.
who gets in charge.
badger.
giant poisonous snake,
Yeah, that's cool.
wolf spider.
But those
If
aren't
you
all.
do a honey badger, do you get a buff called Don't Give a Damn?
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck.
There is also the pterodon, the velociraptor, and the wolf.
Yeah. Somehow I don't think you would have seen a pterodon or a velociraptor in the
A wolf,
forest.
though.
Weirdly enough, you haven't turned into a velociraptor recently.
I see
Weirdly
dragon
enough.
velociraptor. Racist.
I like the concept of like.
What you got against velociraptors?
Well, to be fair,
I fucking
like if you want to turn into a velociraptor, we're going to keep it to the real life size of a velociraptor, which is a
Real
large
life
chicken.
thing.
It's a large chicken.
It's a CR
Oh, you know what?
1/4. So come on.
I just realized his wild shape is going to be pretty nerfed because he's not circle of moon, so he doesn't actually get he doesn't get even to be a bear until he's level 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 8's awesome. Level 4 you can swim, level 8 you can fly.
Yeah, you get like giant eagle.
And instead, like, and then there's moon druid where it's just like, hey, no, you're level 6, you do what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
I'm gonna move forward on my turn.
Okay, make a strength save.
Really should have thought this through better. Um, fuck. Never mind.
No, you're not.
How far away are they?
Uh,
I don't think I
so
should.
about
I was
25 feet.
going to, but I was gonna whip a hand axe at him.
They're about 25 feet
It's
away.
doubled though, right? So they're only like 25 feet
Yeah,
away.
it's halved. So it's like 25 feet away.
Okay. Actually, I have a. Yeah, I'm gonna whip a hand axe at him and then hide. I guess since I can't move anywhere. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do it. That's the one that's closest. That guy in the front. Huck a hand axe at him.
Yeah. So you grab a hand axe and just kind of huck it at him, and he kind of dodges it and laughs at you.
Yeah, and then with that, I'm just going to. I just want to. I guess I'm gonna sit and wait.
Be, because you
Can't stealth.
because you hucked a hand axe at him, he's gonna huck a spear at you.
That seems fair. Yeah, I'll hit.
Yeah, for 3 damage, 3 piercing. Just oh.
Did not think this through.
Ouch.
And then he's just gonna like pull another spear out from his pack.
I'm going to need to bonus action. Healing word myself. Oh my god. Rush rolled. Ugh. Okay. And then I'm going to use Toll the Dead on these two kobolds here. Now, because of that, they're next to each other, basically, right?
Yeah, they're effectively 5 feet away from each other.
Okay. I'm going to target those for Toll the Dead, so I'll be doing a couple different. First roll for the one closest to me. They both do a DC 12 and a wisdom save.
Because we know that kobolds are so smart.
Yep.
Was it DC 12?
Pretty good. Yep, DC 12.
Fail. Whoa! Super fail.
Cool.
So they
haven't
take.
taken damage yet, so they both take 6 necrotic damage.
So you actually see them like melt, like Raiders of the Lost Ark, as their skin just blackens and turns into like a goblinoid or dragonoid skull before as they shrivel and die.
Just a little battle cry. For me to kind of intimidate.
Oh.
Younger, you are up.
For reference, will you allow a giant badger?
Yeah, you can be a honey badger.
Excellent.
Will you allow
Carnage. Time for.
I don't need it right now, but I will probably get to the next fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Not quite time
move
for
over here, bird in hand. Still kind of sad, and the other bird's gonna follow me. I'm going to load up another bullet.
Groovy.
And I'm going to aim for closest one that I can see. Catching the ping.
I did not see the ping. I'm sorry, go ahead. Okay, the guard. As you and let it go, he puts up his shield and ping, bounces off.
And yeah, that's jam.
All right, so the two remaining kobolds are going to pull their daggers and rush up. I lied. They're gonna. Nope, I'm gonna stick with it. They're gonna pull their daggers and rush up and just hold their attack until somebody gets within range of them.
Are they within range?
You are not.
20,
I will
15?
transfer.
15 feet?
They were. Oh wait, no, I forgot it was half. So yeah, they're actually just gonna bum rush you. Why'd you say anything? I mean, I appreciate the honesty.
Or will not be, sort of sometimes.
Because
Miss.
Miss. Like, kind of like the one dagger chinks off your armor. The other one just misses entirely. Now it's Redo's turn.
Okay. Bonus action. I will
Redo.
transfer Hex to that guy, and then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Eldritch Blast. That definitely hits. No. That's 12 necrotic. As you put a large hole in his chest, and he falls over dead. Just zoof.
That's it for me.
That's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
Hex is nasty.
I already gave food. Double food.
Alright, so these guys are going to pull their scimitars and come rushing up.
see these guys, I'm like trying to yell, "Hey, hey, look over here! Look over here! Don't look at her! Hello."
Bruno, where the fuck are you?
Alright, so only,
Stuck in the hedges.
yeah,
Chicken around.
only one of them can actually get through to attack you, though. So there's that.
Go for it. Miss.
Sweet. So he, like, swipes with his scimitar, and you put up your warhammer to block it. Chink. Oh, you got your shield up? Boom.
I look down at them.
Braunhilde's turn.
It's my turn. Yes. Okay.
I have a D6 inspiration also, just
Oh, man.
if you want to try and get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
do?
gonna.
Or Bruno?
No.
Oh,
I do.
Brunhilde does.
I'm gonna get my happy ass out of these ferns. Yeah. I'm gonna add that D6. Fuck. Man, I'm just embroiled in this.
13 is your DC, right, younger guard?
Yeah. Yeah. He said it was 13.
Damn.
My DC
ultimate
is 13. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got a dart. I'm just gonna.
You can drop that anytime you want.
I know, but it's not his turn.
I mean, on his turn, he can drop it if he so chooses.
All right. Well, I got another hand axe anyway, so I'm gonna whip the second one. Oh, good lord. You know what? I give up trying to. I'm just gonna make a nice bed.
Just like kick back, little hammock.
Yeah, put up a little leaky. Like, let me know when you guys are done.
What are you doing playing in the brush? I don't understand.
I'm gonna cut your beard while you're sleeping, Bruno.
I'm realizing now this wasn't the best plan, and I'm sorry.
Sark.
Okay, so let's pick here. What can I do? Lord. First I'm gonna do is healing word myself again.
Nope.
Worst rolls ever. And I'm going to 12 again with the top two here, the wolf and the decoy.
All right.
Oh my god. DC 12 wisdom saving throw.
Fail and fail. So for that's 9, right? Am I reading that right?
No.
It's just one.
Radiant specimen. So, have they taken damage yet?
They have not taken damage.
So there's just one for both of them. First ever. That is my horrible turn.
All right, younger, you are up.
Could you sorry, could you drop this? It's not working, and that really means I could get it. Help, tall green
I
right
think
over there.
at this point, I things. that a bonus action, or they just like drop it? Can I still take another bonus action?
It would be. Yeah, it's like a free action. You just drop it because it's a concentration. So like if you cast another spell or do something else.
As my free action, I'm going to drop that.
Okay. As
As
like all
my
the vines just kind of wither down.
as my action,
Oh, my
wild
hammock.
shape. I would like to wild shape into in Badger, and as my bonus action, go ahead and use step.
You
So
cannot cast spells while you are wild shaped.
Yeah, you
that's
don't.
not a spell.
Oh,
It
racial.
is
Oh, it's
it's
racial.
a racial.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Why don't you hidden step first and then wild shape?
As a bonus action, you can just turn invisible.
Once per short rest.
That's. Oh yeah. Hey,
So basically, I want
sure.
to wild shape first and then turn invisible.
I would turn
Does it really
invisible.
matter like which?
I would turn invisible then wild shape.
Do that. What I'll do what the DM recommends.
So you see younger guard just whoop, disappears.
And I'm going to take movement while invisible, and I'm going to place myself um if I can like behind the guards. I'm not even sure like what my
What's your movement?
movement speed. Well, it's going to be the movement speed of that badger.
All right. Well, let's pull up a badger.
Be 30 feet. So I can get to like here. And if you would be so kind to create a sheet for my wild shape, I'll work on that while you guys take the next turns.
Hang on.
I'm actually dying. Oh, we're back.
Done, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Are there any kobolds actually left alive? Yes. All right. They are going to stab with their knives, daggers. So the one kind of goes in. Once again, you pull up your shield. The second one attacks, and you come back with your warhammer and parry that one.
Damn right I do.
It's Radovan's turn.
Okay, let's see. How are you looking, Sark? Are you badly wounded, bloodied?
A little bit better, but 15-22.
Okay, I'm going to transfer Hex to this guy and Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
I am rolling well on these Eldritch Blasts today.
Holy jumping Jeebus. Yeah, you leave another smoking corpse.
Cool. That's it for me.
All right, so cultists are going to go up. Now, this guy's watched you do this a couple times, so he's going to actually run up and decide to shank you.
Fair. That will hit.
He just like stabs you like right in the gut. Just. Oh! This other guy is going to just go ahead and take his attack on Sark. And once again misses, because they can't hit that bitch to save their lives. And now it is Braunhilde's turn.
Hey, and I climbed my way out of the bushes successfully. I'm gonna go all the way around. Can I?
They're just
I would
corpses.
like.
It's like basically
Well,
just
yeah,
free.
I would like to get to hit him, but I'd have to probably take an attack opportunity, right, to go around him. Can I go?
No, no, because the way the attack of opportunity works is once you move into the threatening space, it's like 5 foot around.
Gotcha.
So like Braunhilde or like Sark could actually move here. Let me ping it here, 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 or here, and not occur. And
Gotcha.
and so you can
Okay.
move in and you'd be okay. That totally hits.
So yeah, damn. Like I had so many good rolls, I blew them all at the beginning of the session.
You just actually. What's that roll? 1d12 plus 3, so you rolled a 2 plus 3, so it's actually 4 because it would be a surprise attack because he didn't see you coming and his back's to you. So it'd be 4 plus 3 is 7. So he's not happy.
Oh, I would take the unhappy card.
Like, very unhappy. Sark, it's your turn.
Alright, we're gonna hit weapons now. I'm gonna go with the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Let's see, does a 16 hit?
Absolutely does. As you just like. So basically, what you guys see is Sark just kind of like takes her warhammer and goes, "I'm tired of fucking around," and just nails this dude right in the head and kills him.
Nice.
Easy then. Easy.
Younger guard, you were up. I think you were up here.
Oh yeah, so I am in the form of the giant badger that is invisible, and I am behind this guy right here.
Okay, so move your token there.
Oh, there he is. I see him. I had to scroll. So I am right here. Just attack the guy with
All right.
then that.
So the first bite actually misses, but the claw catches him right on his Achilles. No, I'm sorry. The claw catches him right on his femoral artery as he bleeds out because you got exactly 8, which is all he had left. So he just falls and like he just kind of bleeds out as you are no longer invisible, but you see a large badger just like sitting there.
This shit again.
It's a kobold's turn. He's just gonna say fuck it and stab Sark because he can't see the honey badger. Honey badger don't give a fuck, and neither does that kobold. 16 hit you? Woof. So, Kai tries to shank you, kind of block it with your shield again. Just kind of spits on the ground at you. Rado, you are up, sir.
Who's left? Okay, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna transfer Hex to this guy, and I'm gonna attack him with my rapier.
So yeah, that hits, and you just fucking shish
I
kebab
also
him.
needed to do this.
Just run him right through.
I did maintain concentration on Hex.
And you just run him right through. Just and he drops his scimitar and like just kind of falls over
That
dead
was
on
my
your
actual bonus action, so that
rapier.
is my turn. Actually, I will move to here.
Get back, Rado.
There are no cultists left alive. Brunhilde, it's your turn. I assume that this kobold is about to have a really bad day.
I slap the axe in my hand and do a little gladiatorial, gladiatorial? Yeah,
Gladiatorial.
yeah, the axe in one hand and I'll make a whole show out of it. And I'm going to take an absolute whiff.
Woof.
And at this point, Otter's just gonna go home. If I could go further home, that would be great. Because apparently,
You're
my
already
entire-
home.
I'm fucked, man. Well, I did that. I look over at Sark and when I warmed him up for you.
And it is Sark's turn.
And I'm going to take that. Hopefully hit. You know what? This time I'm gonna be a little cocky. I'm gonna drop my shield. I'm about to hit this motherfucker for.
As you whiff hard, just whoof. but the younger badger is up.
I don't know what sound a badger makes when he's gonna attack, but he's making that sound right now.
Just give me a sound. There you go.
Oh, good. Sorry.
As, like this badger just like runs up and just rips this thing's throat out, and it falls over dead, and you're just like "Arr!" Like a dog with a toy, just like "Arr!" shaking it.
Oh no. That's all of them. Or except for Shield, a little embarrassingly, but
Well, there's still the problem of the two doors that are wide the fuck open.
yeah, I guess so. Oh, we're still in initiative or no?
No, initiative is done for now.
God, that is horrifying. If I heard that out in the wild, I'd be.
That is an absolutely furious mongoose right there.
Yeah, that is one
If you're close enough.
looking little creature.
That's impressive.
Badger scream sounds. Chris, you find the weirdest shit on YouTube, man.
All right, what are you guys doing about these doors?
We gotta
Alright.
close them, right? Or fortify them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you, these are the doors?
Yes, those are broken doors.
Got it. Oh, and
Can
this is
we?
a doorway?
Yes, that is the doorway.
Got it. Okay, I'm with you.
I will say that any items, any token items you see, are actually clickable and movable, provided certain strength checks.
Stack the bodies.
Stack the bodies. Okay.
I'm gonna
This
make
giant,
a record there. What's
this
more
giant
intimidating
badger.
than a giant bowl made out of a pile of dead bodies of the people you sent in first?
Jeez, that's. I can't talk, but that's a valid point.
Well, you can drop the wild shape.
No,
I'm not dropping this wild shape yet. I'm gonna maintain it for a little while longer, just in case.
Fair enough.
I don't know what's happening next.
I think we look at. I think we're looking. I want the spooky. I want the spooky. Spooky songman's input on this, because I feel like he's got a pretty good grasp on what is what's an intimidating aspect of the.
What are you asking?
What if we were to stack the bodies in the doorway, would that be an effective deterrent?
I think so. It's been done before, and it's been varyingly effective depending on the enemy composition and the wall composition.
I need a
I figure a wall of dead kobolds and cultists will certainly appear intimidating to kobolds and cultists. I think this is a good idea. It's grisly work, but it's work we could do.
That's
Alright,
fine. We have a badger.
That's true.
I also have 2 sling bullets that I don't really need now that I have Eldritch Blast, so I'll give those to younger guard.
I mean, there's couples on the floor. Maybe you can chisel up some.
All right. Well, I would like to drag the corpses and arrange them in an artistically pleasing yet pleasantly aesthetic manner.
So what I imagine is like you're like taking these corpses and stacking them out to say like Francis, like in Deadpool.
I just want middle. I want. I'm just gonna arrange it so the heads are facing outward. It's just be a wall of.
Just like a wall of
How many
corpses.
sling bullets do I get from you?
2.
I take my hammer down onto the cobblestone.
Dude, there's like eight dead kobolds. Why don't you check the bodies? Not for nothing.
I'll go through the bodies and see if there's anything useful. I'll help with that effort.
Roll investigation check.
I guess we should.
Oh, fuck. I don't find anything. Just get the bodies.
Rado, give me a 2d20, sir.
At once or one after the other?
No, two at the same time.
27.
You find 27 sling bullets.
Cool. I give them all to younger guard. Does anyone else need sling bullets?
No.
And you do find 8
Alright.
slings.
8.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a d4 and a d10 as well.
4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4
And a D10.
Another 4.
Nice. So you find 16 gold and
Nice.
28 copper.
Shall
I'll
we
put
split
that
up
in the chat.
gold and the copper in the fund?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Divided by 4 equals.
So we each get 4.
Yeah, I did the math on that. Okay.
You guys
I
can
don't know.
maybe
You are a
use.
William Penn High School graduate.
I will once again put Younger Guard's share in the party fund.
Okay.
You're gonna need some health potions for your birds. Quite frankly.
Yeah, my birds over there just not
I love how
anything for the group right now.
Younger hasn't dropped his badger form, so somebody's actually trying to hand a badger 4 gold.
Yeah, no, I held out gold and I'm like, oh no, I remember, and then I just put it in the main bank.
We're
Put it
like
in
trying.
his stomach.
I'd like to tackle the badger to try and put a health potion on it somehow. We're gonna.
Do we
Like-
have health potions?
I don't know. You said we had health potions.
No, we don't. If we had a health potion,
we have
that
any.
session, like yesterday.
No, he did. He did give you 4 minor health potions.
Yeah.
Oh.
100%.
Wait,
Cool.
what?
Yeah, that was a thing. Like you each got 1 minor health potion.
I hate my life.
Like-
I would like to try. I just want to. I'm going to try to pet the badger. Pick him up.
Zark has her arms crossed and she's just staring at you like you're batshit crazy.
Nah, this is my new badger friend.
Down. He's trying to like mouth like make a sound that sounds like down.
Nope. Nope.
Ow! They also
Nope.
not saying like dragon claws.
I think we put a little leash on him. We take him with us. Come on.
Oh, what
If
the
you're gonna try
shit?
to put a leash on
You
him,
know that's a druid, right? That's a person.
I'm gonna try to
No,
I'm gonna
100%.
try to bite you.
Rado,
If you try to put a leash on me, I'm gonna try to bite you first.
That seems fair. I won't put a leash on you.
If you like it, then you should have put a leash on it.
Will
If you want it, then you should have put a leash
I
on
just
it.
saw how you murdered a kobold. I'm not about to get savaged
Zark
by.
does like a clerical, like, aka Catholic sign, like, oh gosh, you know, like.
Okay, so we
That's our
looted
party.
we looted the corpses. We built a body wall. What is the play?
I still think we should decapitate one and put a pike, but that'll take time, so I can think of that.
I also don't think we have a pike, so that might be the main issue.
Well, there are a couple. There are like 2 or 3 spears.
Okay.
Rado, I mean, don't you think that'd be more effective?
I cast a minor illusion and then I go, sorry, what? I was having some fun.
This is serious. I think we should decapitate one of them with the head on a spear.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, get going. Pulls out her, shit, I don't have anything that. Oh, hand axe. Pulls out her hand axe.
So that's going to be a 1d4 plus 2 for those potions of minor healing.
Oh. I'm like, that's how many people, how many heads I get? 3. 3 heads.
Alright, if it's only 1d4 plus 2, I'm gonna drink mine now. I'll take the 3.
I'm gonna save mine. For some reason I thought he was talking about heads. Heads be rolling.
That's a little odd, but okay.
Sorry,
Alright,
I thought you were talking about how many heads I was gonna get.
so I know it is 5 o'clock. I have to cook dinner, and I know Jane has like to do family things before her game. So we're going to speed this up just a hair. You guys make it back. As the attack ceases, the sun starts to rise, and you hear hang on. From the darkness, a creature strides into the dim light of the dying fires around the keep. Although it is roughly shaped like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall. Its skin covered in blue scales, its fingers bear wicked claws, and its face has the muzzle of reptilian eyes of a dragon. The creature stops about 80 yards from the main gate of the keep and scans the walls. A line of kobolds fans out behind it with their spears. They prod 4 human prisoners into the dim light. You can make out a woman, a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and 2 children. The half-dragon creature hails to the keep. Defenders of Greenest, this has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous. Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need of them. So I will trade them back to you. Send your best warrior out to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange.
Best warrior? Lorna?
Yeah, I mean, I think that
Hold on a moment
seems.
before you go.
Right. Let me give you inspiration.
So,
Cat's awfully fun too, Brunhilde.
so
Oh
just,
crap, I can't. It's just myself.
just for the record, we haven't actually asked me if I'm going to go. We've just assumed that I'm going.
If you want to go, I will give you inspiration.
I appreciate.
Right.
Well, I assumed that the can someone lift me up meant like huck you over the thing, like do a little
Oh,
dwarf
I
toss.
no, I just meant I can't see over the barrier.
Oh.
So I can
Let's get her a box.
just give me a box.
You like stand up on a
I
box.
find a box and I put it there so you can see.
Or I
Um,
can give you a shield of faith.
Let's. Fuck it. I'll go. I'm fine with it.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
And still,
before you step out, a defender goes up and goes, my friends, you've demonstrated your prowess all through this frightful night. I realize this is an awful burden to ask you to bear, but any of you has a better chance to defeat that horror than my militia. My sister's out there. I just ask that you strike true and defeat this monster.
Is that your family, the prisoners out there?
Well, it's my sister. I don't know the
I
others.
see that you're like close with your sister. Is it one of those things where you're siblings, but you're not really
It's
friends?
listen. It's a family member of his is one of the people out there. We should try and.
I'm just asking how Maddie's gonna be if you know. I don't move very fast.
No, wait. Okay, listen. The dragon, the creature said we would send out our best warrior to fight him in exchange for the prisoners. So you don't have to win. You just have to go out and fight, and those people will get saved.
Oh,
Right?
that's fine.
Is that how it works?
Well, actually, can you clarify that? Would that be possible? Can we get that clarification?
We should make sure that's the case with the half dragon guy before we send you out there.
I'll send the children immediately. And he just kind of prods them, and they just come like hauling ass to the keep.
So is it just the sister then, or is the sister one of the part of the kids?
If any of you interfere, she dies. This is to be honorable combat.
That,
fine.
that seems a little unfair, but I think I will agree. Come on, her.
So long as kobolds don't influence the fight either.
They will not, on pain of death.
Fine.
Be clear, who's giving them the death? Is that us or
Are
you?
we get to kill them, or like how does? Because if we're giving them the death, but they
If they interfere, I'll kill them myself.
all right, that's really we're just trying to establish the ground rules here, and I appreciate you taking the
If
time.
it's not fast enough, I reserve the right to take them down. Cut them at the limbs. Awful
Oh god, all right. Well, your boy's got 24 hit points, or I guess your girl's got 24 hit points.
The bearded lady.
The bearded lady. It's like a light crop. In my head, she's got like a light crop destiny. You know, it's got like a
Hurry
really
up. Build shield of faith last 10 minutes, asshole. Get out there.
Oh.
Inspiration lasts 10 minutes too, so yeah, go.
yeah. Brunhilde
Wait.
rolls
Take
her
my
way
healing.
down.
Take my healing potion. Fuck it up.
Just yeah. Great.
Go.
Okay. Yep.
The kobolds
I'm
kind of
going.
form a circle around you.
For sure.
This will make a great story one day,
Poor
That do-
If you live.
regardless of the outcome. It shall be an
Yeah,
entertaining story, or it shall be a heroic story.
That doesn't sound like a positive outcome, Radavan. I really
Take a mat.
appreciate
I am thinking hard, positive thoughts in your direction.
Yes.
thoughts.
Good
Thoughts
vibes.
can I get a like and subscribe, please?
Some prayers. Some prayers.
We could use a like and subscribe on our channel, by the way. And also check out our Humble Bundle. They have a sale going on at the moment. We are a partner for Humble Bundle, supporting Wounded Warrior Project. So if anybody purchases anything through our Humble Bundle link, they will be sending a donation to the Wounded Warrior Project. Just saying.
Nice. I like Humble Bundle. I'll get in on that shit anyways.
Um,
Hey, Mike, or Uncle Mr. Russ, Mr. Goddamn, how vertical do his kneecaps look to the rest of him?
he's 7 feet tall. You're 4 feet tall, so you're like cock level at your head.
So like perfect kneecapping height.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect, like
Swing for the
Oh yeah.
fences.
crotch attack
Crotch
height. This is going to be
headbutting.
unpleasant for him if you hit, especially if you crit.
Brings into a whole anatomy question. I'm not sure I want to find out with my face, but I do have an axe. So
Yeah, just lead with the axe. Is
lead
my
with the axe,
suggestion.
not lead with the head or
Right.
lead with the axe. That seems fair.
He laughs and
Um,
he pulls out his great sword as he does like the He-Man, throwing it side to side.
the reason I'm having this up is the background in the fighting pit gladiators is just this is all becoming. I think Brunhilde's slipping back into her old role she left behind. It's a one-on-one fight with basically an audience. Like I'm gonna ham this shit up.
Oh, hell's yeah.
Yeah, like this is second nature to her at this point. Like it's just all like, all right, like this is gonna be a show. We're gonna make it a show. I don't need to go first. It's fine.
He's gonna just step in and swing for the fences with his great sword. As he misses, so on the backswing, I believe a 12 misses as well, does it not?
12. It's AC 16 is what we're aiming for here.
Excellent.
Takes a pain.
All
Where's
right.
everyone's faces? All right. I only had one attack, but and I'm a little bit like, well, I only got one swing with size matters.
That just hits. Go ahead and roll damage
Woo! Solid.
as you get him like a solid shot right to the hip.
A little bit. Yeah, it's a little. Uh, wait. So I have. Do I still have the shield of faith though, and the inspiration?
I believe so.
You would, yeah.
Okay, so the shield. So my AC is actually 18. Next.
Groovy. That was a good hit. As he shoots lightning out of his mouth. You need to do a DC 13 deck save.
DC 13. I will add the D6 if I tank this. Oh, that's not even gonna matter. Never mind.
Let me roll the 4d10
Yeah. Will this one shot Brunhilde? Quite possibly.
as you take 20 lightning damage.
Shit.
That's some bullshit. All right, that's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be okay for a minute.
All right.
Wait, can't you? Oh fuck! What?
I,
That
I,
damage?
I mean, just mad damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna swing the great axe again. I'm gonna totally not do that, and then I'm at least going to. God,
Shit.
my
God
rolls,
damn, this
my
is
rolls
not
are
going.
my rolls are dick. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Oh, damn.
What actual? Okay, so then I'm gonna blow both of my things just so I can read it. I'm gonna do action surge and then second wind. So that's another attack, and so I get to attack again. And then I'm also going to use that 1d10 with my fighter level, so I can potential 12 swing again. Fuck, man.
Oh my god, you might be able to add your die, but
I'm rolling dick, but yeah, I can't even swap out dice. Let's see, 1d10.
I wouldn't even do that.
Well, I'm still gonna use it just so I don't die the next time he hits me.
Oh right.
And so back to decent. And then with my move, I'm just honestly, I'm just gonna. I think Brunhilde is just gonna kind of shift a little bit to the left with her. I'm just gonna kind of move around.
You guys can talk out loud. All right. His
Yeah,
breath,
If I
his
interfere,
breath
they'll
weapon,
kill her.
his
and
breath
they'll
weapon,
attack the keep.
breath weapon does not recharge.
Okay.
So that's good.
That's positive
He's going to go ahead and swing with his greatsword again. And nails you for 6.
Cool.
And then comes back
So,
on
healing
misses
word
the second
has
time.
verbal components as an action as components. So can I like call out an encouraging word and heal Brunhilde without it being obvious that I'm magically assisting her?
I would normally say roll a sleight of hand, but this is verbal. You can certainly try.
YOLO!
Okay. Could I? Do you want me to make like a performance check or something to try and mask it as just genuine cheers?
Let's do that. We'll do a performance check, DC 16, to make it seem like, yeah! Oh, yeah, you ace that. Go ahead.
Rush.
You heal for 4. Ignore the necrotic damage
Yeah,
because
thank you.
it's still clicked on.
Heal for 1, actually.
You're here for what? You actually it heals you a little bit, and then it cuts
It's
you
something.
dead.
And then you take 3 necrotic damage.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Brunhilde.
Brunhilde.
Go, girl. Get it.
And it is Brunhilde's turn.
I want to chuck my net at him and try to tangle him up.
Go for it.
Probably no.
That is a no.
Roll your inspiration. It could be, maybe inspiration.
Oh, that's true. Actually, that's a good call. Thank you.
It's gonna be your game changer.
Nope.
No.
Well, damn.
God, I have the worst rolls under pressure. There's a reason we stopped the fighting this. Well, so awkward. This is kind of awkward. I guess I'm just gonna I kind of like huck the net and it just like falls awkwardly in front of the both of us. I'm like, if you wanted to, step on that or maybe trip a little bit, that would be great. That laugh seems sarcastic. I'm gonna be honest.
You said you're AC 18 currently, right? For 10 rounds?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so that's a miss. It's going to come back with a second attack and nail you for 13.
Oh, just go unconscious. I had 12 health.
He walks up, looks around, respect, and sinks his sword into her, into Brunhilde's chest as you take 1 auto death save fail.
That's
That's not cool.
You know what? I couldn't really find this character voice anyways, so it's not a huge deal.
He draws his sword out. He draws his sword out and goes, per our agreement, since the girl loose, let's go! And everybody starts leaving with their booty.
Okay.
As Brunhilde is lying dead, unconscious.
Yeah, out of character, I'm gonna consider that a win.
She heals for another 4. As I call out, not quite yet.
Oh no, the fight's
But
done.
This is when I'm gonna wait long enough that the dragon folk are gone, but not long enough that Brunhilde might bleed to death before I call out the healing word.
Well, no, I spared the dying, so she's stable.
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait until they're out of earshot.
Yeah, you guys run down and save your friend who lies dead.
Did we just burn the whole thing to the fucking ground? Yeah? No? Outside?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cough up a bit of blood. Okay, round 2. Let's see. All right. Best 2 out of 3. They're gone. They left already, right?
What the fuck? That giant sloth? What is that thing?
It's a badger.
Oh shit, yeah.
How long does that take you to? Are you still a badger this whole time? You're just been like, stop this thing.
A man walks up in what looks to be some tattered finery and goes, "Greetings, I am Governor Nighthill.
Greetings. I'm bleeding out on the streets.
I appreciate what you've done for our town. We can't give you much, but I can at least give you this." He gives you a 2 potions of greater healing. And you get
Good call.
and he also goes, "We haven't much squirreled away, but this is at least what we can give you." And he gives you 100 gold.
Oh damn. Thank you. I assume you'll take that, younger guard, since it was a reward fairly given.
but that younger guard kind of like shape shifts and goes, I'm still, I'm still a little unhappy about my bird. Precious smile. No amount of money can bring smile back.
The
Bird.
the attackers start to leave in small groups as the sun comes up. Half the buildings were heavily damaged, and much of the town's wealth has been carried away. Hundreds of people are injured, uh, or I'm sorry, hundreds of people are injured, with several dying, crowding into the keep and hiding in the cellars.
Yeah.
As Governor Hill looks and goes, "You've done Greenest a great service. I appreciate everything you've done."
Don't feel like we've done that much, but
I don't think I've done anything at all other than aggravate a couple of dragon
Oh,
folk.
you underestimate the impact we've had, my friends. If we hadn't shown up to challenge the attackers, many more could have died.
well, in that case,
We couldn't save everyone, but we did save a few, and that's not nothing. We should be proud of ourselves.
That's it. We give up.
couldn't save my pride.
Yeah, I didn't do much at all. I couldn't have done what I did without you guys' support. You guys were incredible, but I really can't take this group. I can't. And I just whatever you
Okay,
were gonna
thanks.
give me, just please.
Bye.
All right, I'll
To
put
the
it in
best.
the party pot.
What if the group leads to some more fucking potions?
Yep.
And you guys have completed chapter 1.
Well, I lost. We won.
Sort of.
No, it's our loss.
Man, I'm 2 for 2 on getting my ass kicked by this guy, Mike.
God, this shit's tough.
Out of spells already. Like,
Man, I like the thing
I
is,
had
I
conserved
could
a
have had
few
a.
because I thought we were going to be doing more encounters, but good thing I saved those two for healing word.
I don't know if I don't know if I would have won that at all, but I am so mad that I like didn't even put up a.
I'm not sure it's possible for a level 2 character to beat that guy.
Not
It
even like, but like at least to injure him, because like I basically did like I hit him one time, and then I failed consistently for the next 3 rounds of beef. Haha!
so
Yeah,
Jab him once.
true. If you'd hit him, you might have been able to hurt him.
I like whacked up and booped him on the nose, and I got my ass kicked for 3 turns.
to be fair,
One of the guys
here
from
here's
this
literally here's literally what it says. The speaker is Langdarosa Cinerath, a half-blue dragon who serves the cult of the dragon. Cinerath is the likely winner of this match, whether he's fighting Sergeant Mark Arthur or a character. When his foe drops, he strikes one more time. The last blow kills Mark Arthur or inflicts one death row failure on a character. If Cinerath loses the fight, the kobolds immediately jumped in to protect his body and carried away.
these fuckers.
When the fight is over, the last of the raiders retreat en masse from the town into the darkness, marching away to the southeast.
I think
Well,
Brunhilde.
we know where to go to follow them if we want more answers about why this is going on.
Brunhilde's like, I don't need answers. I just need to kick that guy's ass. At this point, it's that I have a reputation to. Well, no, I never.
I think I like this. You were struck down and your pride has suffered a blow, but now you're on a quest for revenge.
Well, but like
Regain
like
your
low
dignity.
low key revenge.
Low
We don't need
key.
to add. We don't need to
Low key
advertise it, but yes, there's
I'm-
some
Okay.
pride. Yes.
I might compose just a small ballad, just like
I would-
just like maybe a few dozen verses.
I really don't.
Just a
need my name.
minor epic.
The name in the my name doesn't need to be in the papers. It's honestly.
Oh, it won't be in papers. It'll be in song.
Can we change? Can we change it?
I can change names to protect the innocent.
I just don't want to bring you guys into consequence. It's just out of a whole thing. Let's just. It's all. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. It's fine. Nothing will come of this.
As younger guard
Right,
sits and
right.
stares off into the woods, thinking about his bird.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off here, guys, and let you get my husband.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go get his car.
All right.
For being
So
here.
yes. Do you guys want to shoot for 2:30? Because due to scheduling, Cindy works on Sundays, so I have Saturdays open. I canceled the Giant Suck game, so we can do.
We can rotate games every Saturday.
You just let me know what it works for you, man. My weekend.
Well, no. What I'm saying is like I'm freed up now to go every Saturday at 2:30 if you guys want.
I can do every Saturday except the Saturday
That is fair. So 3 Saturdays a month.
That is not a confusing rotation at all.
Hey, it's better than one Saturday a month.
I 100%
So
agree.
my next Saturday that I have to go down to the Air Force Base is October 19th.
Groovy.
We can schedule that ahead of time.
We're using
Uh,
milestones, so you guys,
yeah.
technically, you guys were supposed to stay level 1 until the end of that. At that point, it was level
You gave
2,
it to us
so
early.
I gave it to you so
Nice.
early, so you didn't beef it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yikes.
that.
Yikes, that's tough.
Yep.
Yes. That was the guy, Mr. Cruz, if you remember. You called him
Oh no, I
Ponderosa and
remember
then jumped in
very
the fight
vividly.
and got the guy's sister killed.
I remember
No,
very,
I,
very well.
I, I lost again, man. I'm 0 for 2 against this dude.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were the one who fought him last
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
as I was turned into a bear and got my ass kicked.
Well, you had a better shot this time. At least
Um,
you, like, you know.
so
Dude, I rolled terribly. Like, good fucking lord.
how many wild shapes can I get
You have two.
at level?
Yeah, right. Isn't it in and out?
No, no,
Like it's
not how
like
many times I can do it. How many
Oh,
different shapes will
as many
generate?
as there are creatures, right?
Yeah, like it's basically limited to your imagination and creatures that,
Okay.
but you, it has to be creatures you would have seen.
So if that's the case, um, can I ask for a couple more sheets to just like make characters for? I'm thinking I'm gonna do everything that was like in the forest, so like a wolf.
there's Cruz. There should be a way that you don't have to make it a. You have to look into it, but there's a way to make them like macro tokens. Like you basically like you slot it onto the map. It has the attacks and stuff on the bottom. There's a button for you to click,
Right.
and I'm pretty sure it could be like a token based system with macro attacks. But you
Hold
have
on,
to
damn
like,
it.
yeah, you guys are gonna have to look into that because I remember thinking because like 19 character sheets for all the animals like that gets complicated fast unless you make a separate folder and all that shit.
Right.
But because like I think technically you're supposed to roll like health each time too. Like it's a whole.
Yeah, it's a whole big thing,
Yeah.
but there is a macro for it.
Yeah. Dude. I'm sure someone out there has already written the code. Or I'm gonna make a macro just for my great axe. Because apparently that's my gimmick for the literally until I find a bigger axe.
A greater
Um,
axe.
Yeah, a greater. I just want a greater axe, and I want a second attack, and I'm a happy man. Happy dwarf woman man.
Groovy.
Giant badger. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Sure,
guys.
I can do that then.
We will catch you next Saturday. Or I'm sorry,
See you
Tuesday.
then.
Tuesday. Tuesday. Tuesday.
Monday.
Monday. Monday. Monday. Monday. Monday.
Wait,
Monday.
What's on
hold on.
Monday?
Monday. Monday.
So
Monday.